welcome to Chaotic Update episode 38. Well, I get distracted by a pigeon on my neighbor's car roof. I'm sorry. But it does look like the pigeon is dancing on the roof. I don't know, it's very weird. That's not what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about some books I finished, a book I've started, my big finished project, a tiny finished project, as well as a work in progress today. Let's start with books first. So recently I finished Witchy by Dominique Villante. Absolutely love this book. This is a sequel to Witch Park. And this is about Eglantine. And Eglantine has one tiny arm. And that's why people think that she is not capable of a lot of things. And having magic is one of them. However, her mom died. And her mom was the one with the magic, and that kept the house alive. So she desperately needs to find her magic now to keep her magical house alive, as well as protecting her father. And in this book we continue with the whole, she now got her magic, but how are we dealing with it? And the threat is not completely over yet. So that's what we dealt with. Highly recommended, 5-star. The magical house is amazing. The wyvern butler called Arthur, amazing. Eglantine is nice. The whole group of humans is nice, actually. We have a princess in there. We have a stable boy in there. We have the most notorious, dangerous witch in there. The whole shebang. Absolutely loved it. Cannot recommend it enough. If you want my full thoughts on this, I did a full live show on this book because this was the Pinch of Mischief middle grade book club pick. So you can watch that back if you want to. But then I finished The Great Witches Baking Show. This is by Nancy Warren. I really enjoyed the Vampire Knitting Club and I wanted to read something similar, but I couldn't continue with the Vampire Knitting Club just yet. So that's what I picked up, and it did not hit the same boxes for me at all. This is set on a bake show, and we follow a woman who has joined the bake show because she wants to know more about her heritage, because she has been left on the doors of a church. She has seen a clue in a previous bake show, so she wants to go there to find out who her parents are. And then on the show, it turns out she's a witch, there's a murder, we're getting involved. But the competition part of this made this book less cozy for me. I didn't feel as much for the characters as I did in the Vampire Knitting book. So this was actually quite a struggle to get through for me, which is really weird because it's an audiobook and it is a 4.5-hour audiobook. So that is normally, not more than 2 days. So I think I'm going to give it 2 stars. I will not continue the series. It just didn't do it for me. Which is very sad because I love baking, I love witches. So it should have worked, but it did not. I think if it would have been her in her own little bakery or pastry shop, it would have worked, but not right now. So that was unfortunate. I am going to give it 2 stars. And then I've started A Blade So Black by L. McKinney again. I have started this years ago when I went to London. And I just recently put it, got back into it on sprints. I'm now 82 pages in. This is an Alice in Wonderland retelling. This is for my Down the Rabbit Hole at home. And this will count for the Red Queen prompt, which is a book you've already started. But so far, nothing really happened yet. This is a book that puts you immediately in the action. So you're getting battle after battle, while you have been fed tiny, tiny slivers of information. So I have No clue what's going on 80 pages in. Except that we follow Alice, who needs to fight monsters from Wonderland. Wonderland is made out of the dreams of humans, so there are so many humans now that it is thriving, but it also means there are more nightmares. And it's the nightmares she has to fight because they leak out into the real world and trying to kill people. I think that's right. And she's doing it with Hetta. And that's all I know, basically. I do hope we get some more plot really soon, because I don't hate it, but I'm also not loving it yet so far. And it would be great if I, really get into a book so I can read it easier and faster, usually, because now I don't care if I pick this up or not, so it is not being picked up, right? That's how it works. So probably should start an audiobook for Alice in Wonderland as well. The other book I should be starting, but isn't here yet. It's kind of frustrating. Is The Biggest Christmas Secret Ever by Adele Lipinski. This is the sequel to Stepfather Christmas that we've read last year. This is the Pains of Mischief book club book for December. That's a book club we're reading all middle grades for. We're all with adults, but we're reading middle grades because we love them. It is an Advent book, so it's kind of written that you can read a chapter a day up until Christmas. And I really wanted to do that, but it is the 4th of December and the book still hasn't arrived. I have ordered it a while ago now, so I hope that arrives soon so I can start reading that too. But that was all the reading. So let's start with finished objects. Specifically the one I'm wearing now. This is the Lusk Tee by Rebecca Clow. The neckline is just around the neck and I absolutely love it because then you barely see any t-shirt or something underneath popping out. Currently I'm not wearing anything underneath, so I can't show you. There is this shoulder detail that I really enjoy and it is super easy. This is such a fun pattern to knit. It was such a pleasure. It is very clearly written. It goes by really fast with a 17 stitch gauge. It is such a joy. And I made this, let me get it here. I've made it with Katia Basic Merino, which apparently has acrylic in it. I didn't know and I'm not too happy about it, but I've been wearing this constantly. I still need to block it, but I just wanted to wear it. And I was very afraid because with acrylic before I've had cold sweat, probably because it couldn't breathe well. And that is not the case with this. So I'm very glad I can still wear it. But it has 52% virgin wool and 48% acrylic. And then all the stripes are from the Wednesday yarn Countdown to Halloween by Atelier Wool Based. This is almost the full scope. You missed the very, very orange one. This one. These are literally all my leftovers from the Advent. So I love that. The orange is obviously biggest because they didn't fit on the sleeves anymore. But yeah. So I'm going to try to make strappy socks with this. Hold together with, another yarn, like a white yarn or something. Absolutely love it. It is very soft. So I can wear this on bare skin. This is the second sweater I can wear on bare skin, so I am very happy about that one. I just love the fit. Again, it still needs to block, so it will be relaxing a bit more. But I really like the length of the sleeves. I just want to wear it, so I haven't been blocking it yet. I will, probably this weekend. Because I want to see it blocked, but yeah, this is the first finished object. The Lusk Tee by Rebecca Clow on DK weight. I held the fingering weight advent calendar double. And the Crochet Basic Merino is a DK weight. I would highly, highly recommend this. I recommended this gauge so much, as well as the way Rebecca's pattern are written, that I am going to purchase the Lusk Tee. And I'm thinking about knitting the Lusk Tee with my Christmas advent. It's going to be all pink that advent. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do it 1x1 color work. I think that's all. Or, and then changing every round, or doing it 1x1 color work and making stripes. I don't know yet. But I do know that I'm gonna do it on the Lusk Tee, because that is a basic raglan. It has the same gauge as this one. I love how Rebecca writes her patterns. It is so easy to read. It is so easy to understand. She's very clear. She gives you centimeters, as well as inches, as well as rows every single time you need to measure something or you need to know where to stop. So she does rows if you hit gauge, and if you didn't hit gauge, it's like, this is the centimeters or the inches that it should be. Measure it and you're good. And I just love it. Finished object that I have, or I don't own anymore, but I made the Hot Water Butter cover. This was a gift, so it has been gifted now. It turned out really cute and I really enjoyed making it. It was my first cable in a long time, project based, and now I want to be making that. Were my two finished cables. Just look so cozy, and I don't think I'm ready for cabled sweaters yet, but cabled socks should be doable. I can cable. I've cabled years ago, so I don't know why I'm so hard on, you know, I can't cable right now. I can. But I don't think a cabled sweater is right for me at this point. So I would like to make cabled socks soon, but I really, really love how this turned out. It is an easy, it is a free pattern. It is all linked down below. All my project pages to Ravelry are linked down below, and you can press on the pattern there and you can download it for yourself. And this was with Lana Grossa Landlust that I made it. But that again is also in the... And now I'm currently focusing on one whip. So that's the only one I brought. Because it is a gift knit. And I'm making a pair of socks. I have finished the first sock. And I'm now on the heel of the other sock. I have just started the heel flap, so it's not... you can't see a lot yet. But this is 64 stitches around. 50 rows on the leg. Heel flap and gusset, and then 60 rows on the feet, and then new pair next week. And I probably need 1 or 2 weeks for that. So I am, you know, happy how it's turning out. This one is already blocked. But I kind of want to see if I can finish the second sock this week, because then I definitely have time enough to make another pair for a friend. And I see both of these friends on the same day, so I would like to give it to them then, and that would be the 21st of December. So, but it would be great if I could finish my gifts before my birthday on the 15th, and then from the 15th on to Christmas I can do projects just for me that are Christmas themed, because I want to. That is the plan. So finish this sock for this week, and then start the acquisitions. I don't really have a lot of acquisitions, but I am opening an advent calendar, so I thought I would show you the first 4 days so far, in case you're curious. This was day 1, a very, very light pink, very babyish. I do like it. Day 2 is almost the same. Again, baby pink, just a tiny bit less light and peachy. Then day 3 was a bit of a brighter pink. I really like this color. I really enjoy this. That is my favorite pink so far. And day 4 was quite a dark pink all of a sudden. The first 2 days made me think that it was gonna be a fade, but I don't think so. I think it's just gonna be 24 shades of pink, and I am here for it. I enjoy it very much. I'm currently not knitting with it because I don't know what exactly I'm gonna make with it or how I'm gonna do the color work. And I thought that I just open it and let the color speak to me and see what I would prefer with these colors. Because when I opened the first 3, I was like, oh, this is going to be a fade. Then I would definitely prefer the striped version. And this one is like, I don't think it's going to be a fade. Then I think I would prefer the 1x1 color work and changing it every row. So we're just going to open it and we'll see. But that is, yeah, the acquisition has been done long ago, but I'm opening it now. So I wanted to show you. The books I bought are still on its way to me. I've ordered Alice with a Y for the readathon. That is the group book. We have the whole month to read it, and we will be having the live discussion of this book in the start of January. But you will see more of that later on. Unfortunately, Stepfather Christmas is also still on the way, which is the Pinch of Mischief book club book for December. And it's an Advent book, so a chapter a day, and I'm, still waiting on it. So that's unfortunate. But I think that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe if you want to see more chaos from me. And I will see you in the next one.